The sofa has been scratched again. Not a tiny scratch, not a polite little mark hidden near the corner. A full, dramatic, unmistakable set of claw lines right where everyone can see it. And there is your cat, sitting nearby with the calm face of someone who has absolutely no idea why the room suddenly feels tense. You look at the sofa. You look at the cat. The cat looks back at you. And in that moment, it is very easy to tell yourself a story. She knows she did something wrong. She waited until I was gone. She is doing this to annoy me. She is getting revenge. But here is the strange truth. Your cat is probably not thinking any of those things. Your cat is not scratching the sofa because she is plotting against your interior design. She is not looking at your furniture and thinking, this will really ruin their afternoon. To your cat, scratching is not vandalism. It is not rebellion. It is not an insult. Scratching is language. It is exercise. It is comfort. It is territory. It is stress relief. It is a message written in claw marks, scent, movement, and habit. The problem is that humans read that message as damage. Cats read it as normal life. And the sooner we understand the difference, the sooner the sofa can stop being the battlefield. Imagine the world from your cat's point of view. She wakes up from a nap. Her body is stiff. Her shoulders need to stretch. Her paws need pressure. Her claws need to grip something solid. Her muscles want that long, satisfying pull from the toes all the way through the back. Then she walks into the living room. There is the sofa. It is tall enough for a full stretch. It does not wobble. It smells like the family. It sits in the middle of the home, right where important things happen. It has fabric that catches the claws beautifully. It gives perfect resistance. To a human, it is expensive furniture. To a cat, it is the best scratching post in the house. Then maybe in the corner, there is the scratching post you bought. It is small. It leans when touched. It is hidden near a wall. It does not smell important. The texture is not interesting. It is placed far away from where the cat naturally wakes, stretches, or watches the family. And now the human is confused. Why won't she use the scratching post? But from the cat's perspective, the answer is obvious. Because the sofa works better. This is one of the biggest misunderstandings in cat behavior. We often assume that because we bought an object called a scratching post, the cat should automatically know it is the correct place to scratch. But cats do not read product labels. They do not think, yes, this item was purchased for my approved claw maintenance. They choose based on feeling. Texture, stability, location, height, scent, routine, safety. If the sofa wins in all of those categories, the cat is not being stubborn. The sofa is simply doing a better job than the scratching post. And this is where many people accidentally make the problem worse. They see the cat scratching and they shout, "Stop!" The cat jumps. The human feels like the message was sent. But what did the cat actually learn? Maybe she learned that scratching near the human is dangerous. Maybe she learned that the human suddenly becomes scary. Maybe she learned to scratch when nobody's watching. But she probably did not learn. I should walk across the room and use the short post behind the plant. Punishment often feels clear to the person giving it, but unclear to the animal receiving it. A cat does not automatically understand that the problem is the sofa. She may only understand that your voice became loud, your body became tense, and the room stopped feeling safe. And when a cat feels unsafe, scratching can increase. Because scratching is also a stress behavior. This is the part that surprises many people. Scratching is not only about claws, it is also about emotional regulation. When a cat scratches, scent glands in the paws leave a smell that humans usually cannot notice. But other cats can. The scratch marks also create a visible sign. Together they say, "I was here. This place is familiar. This space belongs to my world, Pau." For an animal that depends on territory and routine, that matters. A confident cat may scratch after waking up. An excited cat may scratch when you come home. A stressed cat may scratch more when the home changes. New furniture, A new pet? A baby? Loud guests? Moving house? A strange cat outside the window? A different work schedule? Even conflict between people in the home can make a sensitive cat feel less secure. And when the cat feels less secure, she may mark more, not because she is trying to dominate you, because she is trying to feel safe again. This is why the same spot gets scratched over and over. Humans see repetition and think, she keeps choosing to disobey. But the cat may be thinking, this is the place that helps me feel normal. The arm of the sofa near the doorway, the corner of the mattress, the rug beside the hallway, the chair next to the window. These are not random targets. They are often meaningful locations. Cats scratch near resting areas because stretching after sleep feels natural. They scratch near entrances because those are important traffic zones. They scratch near windows because outdoor smells and sights can be exciting or stressful. They scratch near human furniture because it smells like the family group. So if you want to change the scratching, the first question is not, how do I stop my cat? The better question is, what is this scratching doing for my cat? Because once you understand the job, you can offer a better workplace. If your cat scratches the sofa after waking up, place a tall, stable scratching post near the sleeping area. If your cat scratches the sofa arm near the doorway, place a better scratching surface near that doorway. If your cat scratches a horizontal rug, try a horizontal scratching pad instead of only a vertical post. If your cat loves fabric, try different textures, sisal, cardboard, carpet-like material, wood-like surfaces made for cats. The goal is not to remove scratching from the cat's life. The goal is to move scratching to a place that works for both of you. And for that, the replacement must be better than the forbidden object. Not equal, better. A good scratching post should be tall enough for a full body stretch. It should not wobble. It should be placed where the cat already wants to scratch, at least at first. It should match the direction your cat prefers, vertical or horizontal, and when the cat uses it, something good should happen. Good. A calm voice, a treat, a toy, a moment of play, a soft feeling of, yes, this is the right place. Cats repeat behaviors that work. So make the right behavior work beautifully. At the same time, make the sofa less satisfying for a while. You can cover the scratched area with a protective material. You can use a texture the cat does not enjoy, as long as it is safe and not frightening. You can block access temporarily while the new habit builds. You can clean the area to reduce scent marks, using products safe for cats. But do not turn the sofa into a trap. Do not scare the cat with sudden noises. Do not hit. Do not spray water as punishment. Do not chase. Do not grab the paws and force them onto the post. That may stop a moment, but it does not teach trust. And training without trust is just confusion wearing a serious face. There is also one thing that should be said gently but clearly. Declawing is not a simple nail trim. It is a serious, painful procedure that removes part of the cat's toes. In many places, it is restricted or banned because of welfare concerns. A cat needs claws for balance, movement, communication, and defense. If scratching is damaging the home, the answer should be management, enrichment, nail care, and better scratching options, not removing a natural part of the cat. Regular nail trimming can help. If the cat is introduced to it slowly and kindly, some cats can also use soft nail caps when applied properly. But even with trimmed nails, the need to scratch does not disappear. The behavior still needs a legal place to go. Now watch what happens when the human changes the setup instead of fighting the cat. The old scene is familiar: cat scratches sofa. Human shouts. Cat runs. Later, cat scratches again. But the new scene is different. The cat wakes up and walks toward the sofa. Right beside the sofa is a tall, sturdy post with a texture she likes. It is not hidden. It is not an afterthought. It stands exactly where the scratching habit already lives. The cat sniffs it. Maybe she ignores it the first day. That is normal. The human does not panic. The human does not give a lecture. The human makes the post interesting with a toy, a little catnip if the cat responds to it, or a gentle reward when the cat investigates. The cat touches it. The post does not wobble. The texture catches the claws. The stretch feels good. A new thought forms in the cat's simple, practical little world. This works? That is the moment you are looking for. Not obedience, understanding. Over time, the sofa becomes less interesting, and the new scratching place becomes part of the cat's routine. This is how many cat problems are solved. Not by proving the cat wrong, but by making the right answer easier. Still, scratching can sometimes be a clue that something else is happening. If a cat suddenly starts scratching much more than usual, especially with other changes, pay attention. Is she hiding more, eating less, acting aggressive, avoiding touch, limping, over-grooming, missing the litter box, fighting with another pet, staring tensely out the window at outdoor cats? Behavior is information. A sudden change may point to stress, pain, illness, fear, or conflict in the environment. In those cases, it is wise to speak with a veterinarian or a qualified cat behavior professional. Because the question is not only, how do I protect the furniture? The deeper question is, what changed in this cat's world? Cats are small animals living in homes built by giants. We control the doors, the furniture, the noise, the schedule, the food, the visitors, the smells, the lights, the other animals, and almost every choice they have. So when a cat finds one reliable way to say, "This place is mine," we should not be surprised that she uses it. Scratching is not the enemy. Misunderstanding is, your cat is not looking at your sofa with a villain's plan. She is following a natural behavior that helped cats survive long before sofas existed. She is stretching her body, marking her place, releasing tension, repeating what feels good and safe. And when we finally see that, the solution becomes kinder. Give her a better place. Put it where she actually needs it. Reward the behavior you want. Protect the furniture without frightening her. Watch for stress. Ask for help when the behavior changes suddenly. The goal is not to win a battle against your cat. The goal is to build a home where the cat does not have to choose between being herself and living peacefully with you. Because your cat does not need you to become louder. She needs you to become clearer. And sometimes the difference between a ruined sofa and a peaceful living room is not a stricter human. It is a scratching post in the right place.